Hey yo, it's Brian here. The game is over now between us and the Dallas Cowboys, and we are going to the NFC Championship game. The 49ers winning the game 19-12. It was a great one. It was a crazy one. Not as crazy as the wild card game last year, but I will say there was a lot of ups and downs. Offense and defense going back at it. Both defenses playing really, really well. Got to give Cowboys the credit. Defense, they did a really good job for the majority of the game. I would say is that the offense, they didn't really do the best job. I mean, they had some plays, but at the same time, Dak Prescott turning the ball over 2 times and a lot of clock management at the end. Not as bad as last year, but pretty bad. I mean, that was pretty much their big downfall. Losing Tony Pollard, that has to hurt a lot, quite a bit too. Hopefully he's all right. Hope he makes a very speedy recovery, but that when he went out, I think that changed the offense pretty much in a bad way, and the Cowboys just couldn't recover. So offensively, I thought they were the big losers for this one for them, but defensively, they played really, really well. Going to the 49ers, I thought it was I don't know how to really evaluate this performance. Really good in the second half in terms of near the end of the third quarter, the fourth quarter, the offense really picked it up. George Kittle, all these guys, and Christian McCaffrey, Elijah Mitchell, they made a really, really good day out of the second half of the day. Mitchell, he almost kind of messed it up and didn't go out of bounds, or he did go out of bounds and the clock didn't keep going, but hey, it's always forgiven because we won the game. Ray McLeod, he did have a fumble that led to a field goal, but at the same time, he was able to have some nice returns, so that's good for him. Brock Purdy, pretty average day, I would say. I mean, he made plays, really, really good plays, but at the same time, still had some jitters. He was playing a really good Cowboys defense, so I'll give him credit for that. Definitely, Kyle Shanahan called a pretty good play in this one. D'Amico Ryans, for the most part, defensively was really good. Robbie Gould, I mean, this is the opposite, the antithesis to the Cowboys kicker, Mater, however you say his name, making all his field goals, making all his extra points. Very effective, and glad to have him on this team for playoff football time. So, yeah, 49ers, great victory. Happy for them. I hope you guys are happy for them as well. I mean, great victory. Wow. And to beat the Dallas Cowboys, it's always great to beat them. And as always for me, if you don't know already, I don't hate the Cowboys like that because in my lifetime, they never really won anything. So the hate is not really there for me. But at the same time, I know the history between these two teams. I know the history of the Cowboys. Everybody hates the Cowboys. And to have a nice victory over them, I think America's happy. We're happy because we won the game, and we have a very tough one next week against the Philadelphia Eagles. But we could talk about that game in another day, in a few days from now. But let's celebrate this win, Niner Faithful, Niner Empire. Great win. All you guys that came out to Levi Stadium, that was awesome. I saw some pictures of you guys tailgating if you were at the game. Pretty cool right there. And yeah, it was a really good one. Really, really, really enjoyable game. And, always want to see a great one. Never want to see blowouts or anything like that. But these divisional rounds haven't been too disappointing at all. I mean, who we have? We have the 49ers and Eagles coming up next week, and then also the Bengals and Chiefs. That should be an interesting one as well. Is Patrick Mahomes going to be able to play, because he did get a sprain from our man Arden Key last year, landed awkwardly, and hopefully he's ready to go. I mean, he's insisting that he should play, and he probably should play, but at the same time, can he play? I think that's the big question right there. We'll find out in the next few days, probably by Friday or Saturday, if he's cleared to play, which I'm assuming they're just going to let him play and maybe make him sign a waiver if that's the case. But Mahomes versus Burrow, Brock Purdy versus Jalen Hurts. I mean, that is an interesting matchup, I would say. Eagles, very tough team, and I can't wait to talk about that in the next few days. So, yep, everybody, let's enjoy this win. Cowboys, great game, as always. Another classic from last year, and a nice sequel to it, I would say, at Levi Stadium. So, thank you guys so much for listening to this, watching this, and I hope to catch you guys up when I predict the game against the Eagles on Tuesday. Bye, guys. Love y'all. You guys have a great rest of your night. Enjoy it. And, yeah, go Niners.